Hey. So, we're back at it. We gotta put our BJ pants on, which is a fun thing that you can say to anyone at any given time in any situation, and you definitely won't get in trouble for it. We have to, today, I think we're doing the Ober Commando, I'm pretty sure, which will mean a tour through some streets to an old-fashioned diner, and then, you know, asking a question of ourselves: are we a bad enough dude to blow up a significant chunk of America for America? I've done this before, so I mean, you know, maybe you need to ask that question. The answer is yes. It's yes for me. Yes for BJ. Done it. Will do it again. And I continue to try to straighten out my spine. I need this fucking power suit, let me tell you. He'll be done with it shortly. I mean, I'd say it's a spoiler, but it's the fucking box art, you know? Yeah, with him in the yellow and black jacket. Oh, it's just been kind of a slow day, lost things. As I yawn into the microphone. Not much has gone on. Here have eyes. Not much to talk about. Keystone Pipeline's dead. That's nice. But outside of saying, that's good. I'm glad. Fuck that. We got thumbs up from the witch. Both about Keystone and about our sound and visuals. But yeah, not much to say outside of cool. I'm glad. Got linked a thing about some kind of fucking Smash community drama. That was a trip. Smash kids are weird, and I think they should probably be quarantined. They're celebrating General Engel. We'll catch up with her. There we are. We're definitely wanted. Murder, treason, that one I don't think we're guilty of. Kidnapping, yes. Larceny, yeah. NFA Act violation, NFA violation, yeah. Arson, yeah. Act of terrorism, yeah. Material support to terrorists, absolutely. We're 49. Build is muscular. Hair light red brown. Okay. When he was a kid, it was like blonde. Occupation U.S. Army Ranger Captain. Congratulations, Captain Blazkowicz. 3 big scars on left side of head, multiple scars on body. Eyes blue. Race Caucasian. Nationality American. Language. Language/dialect is Texas. He speaks Texas. Blazkowicz should be considered armed and extremely dangerous. Reportedly is a gun enthusiast and experienced in use of explosives and heavy firearms. Not the light ones, only the heavy ones. Excellent skills in hand-to-hand combat. If you have any information concerning this person, immediately contact the Germania Security Office or nearest security division. Not doing so will lead to immediate violation of the law and result in imprisonment. We did it. We're officially wanted. The Amazing Sky Fortress, protecting the new American order since 1951. Lil Jon and the Jennings is apparently a chicken playing a banjo. Alligator Swamp Park. In concert with Axe Petenius. These are impressive names. Got pretzels. Got the fucking clan. Wait, do not leave your car running. We use Blitz and Diesel.
So, Americans, are you going to the concert tonight?
Oh, Jeff here is. He's a big fan of DK for, ain't you, Jeff?
What happens here is that the
I like your style of
the Nazi soldier makes fun of them for being useful idiots, basically, and laughs at them for not being able to speak German terribly well. Oh. Star Spangled Daily. Roswell Cinema Schedule, A Time for Change. Heartbreaking movie about an ordinary convenience store clerk who struggles to convince his fellow Americans that change is necessary for the white man's survival. How the West was saved. Joe and the Robot Dog. An American patriot and his robot dog stand up against his communist boss who wants to create the dreaded multiracial workforce. Oh no. I want to work for this communist boss. Lady Elaine's epic story of how the Great Fuhrer led the liberation war that ended the tyranny of America and introduced the new American order. Sometimes it gets too real, right? You know, we had people very recently saying that democracy was the tyranny of the majority. This was because they were asked to put, you know, a mask on during a pandemic. And also that a guy got elected that they didn't like. So now democracy is tyranny, according to them. Customer parking only in the back? What? That doesn't seem to make a ton of sense.
Hey, you.
Ah, where?
You want to know a secret?
I do.
I won't tell you.
Oh, there we go.
Fucking Nazi traitor. Uh-huh. But you I can trust. All those Nazi scum will die like boom.
It's true. I'm holding the thing that'll do it. Anyway. I'm going to assume that guy's the descendant of the other drunk guy. From back in Wolfsburg. Clearly not the same dude.
Is this all they have? Jesus Christ.
You're fucking telling me, dude.
Like any of this.
I know.
Fucking crouch shit.
Alright, take it easy. There's jets. Oh, that's Blitzmensch. He's gripping my statue, man. I don't appreciate that, Blitzmensch. Liesel. Hey, what you watching? Look at this glassy-eyed fucker. There's nobody home. Rainer. We're just gonna avoid that over there. We don't need to get scanned. Hi. Early bird show. Nice.
I took Mary Jane to see his Wolfenstein movie last night. Gee whiz, what a swell movie. The Fuhrer sure cleaned up Hollywood from all that depraved filth they showed the same.
Depraved filth.
Papa Joe's All-American Diner.
That's what it says.
My kind of dive.
I do miss 24-hour diners. They don't have those here. I think I've mentioned that before. German or else. Great food. That's we don't know who said it. Just someone said great food. Here. Or somewhere near here. They said it. Don't worry about it.
Was hast du heute gelernt, Peter?
I don't know.
Hold your horses.
Stuff?
Practice your German, dear. You will need it. Was denn für Sachen?
Oh, hello there, sir. Please,
How's it going?
have a seat at the counter. Be right with you.
Alrighty.
Ma'am, what'll it be?
I want the chill.
We're about to close,
Oh,
unfortunately.
it's to go. We'll be quick. Let's see. I'll have the...
Blazkowicz. He knows you're coming to attack the Oberkommando,
Okay.
but he has no idea you bringing a damn atom bomb. You gotta break him the news.
Alright.
Hello.
Hello.
Come on, Peter. Let's go someplace else.
But Mom, we
No
haven't even...
buts.
Oh. Bitte schön.
Danke.
Good day, ma'am. You, one strawberry milkshake, please. Oh, I hope you don't have a fire back there to put out. If so, I'll come back another time. I'm sure the fire can wait, Commandant. One strawberry milkshake coming right up. Fireman, I recognize your face.
Uh-huh.
Very Aryan face it is too. Are you at a station 1? There you go, Commandant. Oh, vielen Dank.
I mean, it's plastered fucking everywhere, so.
Now you. Show me your identification papers. Please.
Here you go. The best part is that he's putting this on like, oh man, does he know? Does he not know? We'll get definitive answers about that.
I love strawberry milkshake. It's perhaps my favorite American thing. So simple. Just milk and ice cream. The rest of the menu, however, I think you will need to address. I think it needs to be more German. Yes? Tell me, are you from here, John Smith? Huh?
No.
I read here that you operate out of Station 6. What is the location of Station 6? I'm unfamiliar with this station.
It's over there. That direction.
Kommandant, Sie werden vom Oberkommando verlangt.
Yeah.
War das nicht Zeit? Trink grad noch meine Erdbeermilch.
Leider nicht, Kommandant. Das Oberkommando verlangt, Sie umgehend zu sehen.
In Ordnung, ich komme schon.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's literally right there. Yeah, my god. He had no idea the whole time.
Oh my god, das bist du.
Yeah.
Du!
Fuck. Fucking did not get the draw done, huh?
Goddamn Nazi supper.
Also, there's no way that nobody heard that. Whatever. Yeah, flip the sign around. There we go.
Not that I don't trust you, Blazkowicz, but there's nothing saying you couldn't be wearing a mask made to look like William J. Blazkowicz to hide your alien space lizard facial traits. So, I need the password that Grace gave you.
She didn't give me one.
Right. Off with the mask. Show me your lizard face, motherfucker.
Super Special, lower your weapon before I break your arm or put your lights out.
I knew it was you, Terror Billy. I was just fucking with you. Come follow me.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to burn whatever that is.
So, welcome to Mission Control. I haven't had much of a chance to clean up around here. I'm sorry about that. It's, good stuff. This shit right here. It keeps the signals from getting through. Very effective against alien mind-reading devices. How's Grace?
Good.
Baby Abby?
Fine as cream gravy.
Christ, I miss her. Even the pissing in the face part. You know? I mean, maybe I miss that the most. Little fucker.
So what have you been doing down here, Super Special?
This place? My papa and me used this place to collect all the evidence we could find of the government cover-up. Cookie?
Yeah, like, sure, but I don't... Do we have time for this?
27. I was the same year I quit working as a lawyer. In the year I joined the Black Revolutionary Front, after I got Grace acquitted from that murder charge that the goddamn FBI pigs trumped up against her. Anyway, one night, Papa heard something on the police frequency, and he brought me up north to Murphy's Ranch.
Uh-huh.
I found this flying saucer-like thing and crashed into the ground.
Hey, Spesh.
You know it. The U.S. motherfucking military swooped in and quarantined off the entire purview. Gave us some kind of
the last guy that did this was Bang Bang Soda Pop.
Because we made off with some actual hard evidence. Here, take a look at this. Huh? Pulled that baby right out of the crash site. Now, does that look like something that came off a weather balloon? This place.
No, it's actually got
records.
Hebrew engravings on it.
Military's up to.
Okay.
Papa built most of it.
So you reckon what you saw was a spaceship?
I'm not saying it's a flying saucer from outer space, but it was clearly extraterrestrial in origin, if you catch my drift. It's all fucking connected, man. If you trace the chain of causation, you find yourself in a secret underground facility about 10 clicks east of Roswell, up by Bottomless Lake.
We
52.
We really don't have time for this.
An alien flying saucer, and they stored the salvaged bodies and technology in an underground vault. Everyone was involved. The FBI pigs, the military pigs, even the goddamn King President Pig himself. Check this shit out. What? Area 52, Area 51, over here, Area 48, Area 56. all over the Southwest, Nevada, New Mexico. It's one gigantic complex, and it's connected by underground train tunnels. Look at the pictures. Plasma guns, mind control, anti-gravity engines. And after our coward-ass government surrendered to the fucking Nazi pigs, our new masters took over all these bases, and they kept doing their own experiments to further their own fascist agenda. Look at this. This whole thing is the Area 52 military compound. Up here, it's the Nazi head honchos installed the fucking Oberkommando. But down here below, it's a cavernous vault full of all kinds of weird-ass technology, alien shit. It's all down there. Now, I haven't seen it myself, but it's there.
Well, whatever it is, it ain't Martians.
Okay, all right.
BJ, you're being too kind.
I don't know exactly what kind of technology we're dealing with, but it's most likely space alien based.
It ain't space aliens. I talked.
How the fuck do you know? Are you some kind of expert on all things extraterrestrial now? Look, I've been a lawyer a long fucking time. I know a motherfucking conspiracy when I see one. No, okay, I'm not saying it's space aliens, right? But it goes without saying it's fucking space aliens.
So, I got a nuke in this here fire extinguisher.
Okay. Cool it. I did not mean to rile you.
Grace told me that you know a way into the Oberkommando. You get me in there, I will use this nuke to blow the top brass of the Nazi leadership to smithereens.
Yes! Yes, of course! That sounds so good. I'm here to help.
Okay, good.
These tunnels to the underground train system that connects all the top secret military bases. This tunnel goes right to Area 52 cargo train loading depot.
All right.
Now, you should put that nuke in this backpack to keep your hands free for shooting.
Appreciate it.
All right. Lots of Nazis down there. And other things. Now, I'll keep in touch on the radio. Help you out.
If you must.
Hey. Stay frosty, Blazkowicz.
Alright. I mean, that was a waste of time. Right? Like, it just... Why?
Keep going down that tunnel.
Yeah, I'm going.
Area 52 cargo train loading depot. Fastest way to Area 52 will be to hitch a ride.
The backpack's going. Ugh. Oh, I need to do this. In case counter skill sends me terrible things again. You know how it is. There we go. Boom.
You still copy? You think they can see I'm fading? Without your wings, I would fall.
And now we're here.
Hell, they got rocket trains now.
Looking like it. Seems dangerous. How much space does that need to bleed momentum? Anyway, I'm gonna get this guy. Easy as that. Okay, so who else is where? Warning. There's some kind of big fucking robot around here somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing terribly useful there. So... Beautiful. I was convinced I was gonna miss. Quite literally holding my breath. Alright, now I'm here. That's the rocket train. That's drugs. But we're not coming back up here, so I'm just gonna, you know, grab those. Why the hell not? We want to go that way. Because that's where the signal is detected. Right. So let's do this. Yeah, fuck yeah. Your doggy. Okay. So wherever the fuck they are, they have a dog that'll sniff us out. Probably just up in that room. That's what I'm betting. No, okay. Doesn't look like anybody up here. Done. All right. That's probably the smoothest I've ever done this. Usually, this would be a fiasco by now. Let's lower it. Fuck off. Can't believe they've done this. Gimme. General Engel's E-post. Terror Billy is still somehow on the loose, that's true. There never has been a military power of greater might or better equipped intelligence community, and yet he remains free to terrorize and murder. Yeah. That this subhuman hasn't been captured is unacceptable to me and to the Fuhrer himself. If it was not clear to everyone, your #1 priority is the capture of William J. Blazkowicz. Do not fail me. Do not fail the Fuhrer. Well, I mean, we're gonna prove pretty slippery. Star card. Yeah, have you seen anything? Anyway, there's robots now. That's what was on the... There was one. There's gonna be more. Yeah, see? Like that. No, no, sorry. That's just a super soldier. We know about those. Ah, that's a robot. Oh. I'm unclear as to what exploded. Yep, that was the wrong button. That's the button. Cool. Give me that. So that we don't die. At least not right now. Ow. From fucking downtown, huh? I mean, good shot. I'm not gonna pretend it wasn't.
Okay. second engine is on the tracks.
Okay.
Get inside and fire her up, old man.
We're gonna do precisely that. It's gonna be great. We're gonna ride this. Which still seems irresponsible. Just to have made, you know. Doesn't work on those. Strange. Anybody else in either of these? No? Alright. Letters from the American people. For the Liberation War, if someone would have asked me if I could imagine being part of the Greater Reich, I would have said, no sirree Bob. Well, he was a gosh darn fool, says Mark Johnson. Every day he wakes up in his comfortable bed in the American territories and he thinks, thank God the Germans came and liberated the country from the moral degeneration that was going on. The white American race was, quote, dying, again, says Mark Johnson, because reckless politicians were mistreating their power in this country. Ugh. Ugh. Too real. We're gonna steal their gold about it. And grab some concept art. And a record. And Steve Johnson's e-post. Interesting point you bring up, Lutz. You should artifacts appear on the surface almost magical. But as we uncover their mysteries, we always find them to be completely technological in nature. Unfolding magic into science is the curse of the scientist. Each passing day, we make our worlds more complex. No, you don't make them complex. They were that way. You're just looking. But even if we struggle to understand this complexity, how was it all possible to invent these devices in an era perhaps even before the scientific method was conceived? Well, it wasn't. It just means that you weren't the first people to conceive of the scientific method. But, you know, these are hard things to grapple with when you got smooth brains. Another star card. And a map. And other bits. Boss is freaking out. You guys seen this shipment? We were supposed to receive a delivery for NG-1 out of Romania, an artifact potentially so important the excavators pissed their pants. Well, it never arrived to the labs. Where the hell is it? Oberkommando's breathing down my neck. Lutz. Okay. If you have info, let me know. People are under a lot of stress here. Delegate artifact handling to Wolfgang, schedule appointment with psychologist, document audio hallucinations, tell Wolfgang to move all artifacts from my lab, ask for a transfer, request more Mescalero reservation workforce for the West area expansion plans. Well, seems like whatever it is he dug up gave him brain problems. Anything over here? Just armor. Wood boxes. Bits and bobs. These two. Want my axes back. Thank you, gentlemen. And is there anything to steal over here? Not looking like it, huh? It's been light on theft. Which is a shame, honestly. I guess we could have kind of wiggled through this if there was any need to, but there wasn't. Grenades. So I can forget what button they are again and huck them at the wall. So many places to creep and crawl around. Ultimately unnecessary. Charge spot, but we're pretty much good. Oh hey, star card. Yeah, more armor. Kinda nothing else. Well, let's get on this fucking thing, right? Yeah. Now I'm in here. Away we go.
Alright, we're on the move. Gotta head up front and grab the controls.
You stole my thing. Can't believe you fucking done this. Alright. Well, you know. What are you gonna do? That's not the right button. That is. We want it as quiet as possible. I'm also not entirely certain how it is that thing that we've stuck to the bottom of it now. Oh. Good. But yeah, how the thing attached to the bottom here on this, like actually does anything, I don't really. Also, it seems kind of a shame that we can't see these things attached in the show it. But it's apparently this device. So what is this? Again, if it's Magnum, that's a type of cartridge loading. And chambering, for that matter, it's not. Just shit you stick to the front of the gun. This guy went this way. Yeah. We'll have to wait. Yeah, it is strange, isn't it? Nah. Missed. Well, who knows where that other one went. Hey. Where the fuck are those going? I call bullshit. Those just left the fucking planet. I'm not happy about that. These are working out okay though. This is how I choose to solve my problems for the time being. BJ, put up the rest of your armor, man. I see them finger bits. Alright. Well. I mean, it's a mess. But the problem is solved. I don't know where my, my other axes went. Apparently nowhere. Yeah, they're just fucking gone. Alright. Well. Maybe they didn't hear me in this other closed car. We can dream. Oh, we have the option of going up or down. I'm gonna go down. Up seems hazardous, you know? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they didn't hear a single thing. Now, we could hop up here and activate one of these robots and get murdered by a robot, but I want the signal first, and then we can come back and get murdered by a robot. Oh boy, I'm super not gonna get to it, huh? Alright. Well, let's see how far we can get, right? No sense in despair yet. We haven't even fucked it up in the way that we're going to fuck it up. You gotta see what kind of new and exciting way that you can fail first. It doesn't look like there's anyone else on this platform. We are going to disable that robot, though. I don't know what it can and can't see. You know what I mean? Game? Are you... Todd, what the fuck is that? Todd, what the fuck is this? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. There we go. Not that way. Shut up. Okay, good. And now, everything else. It's gotta be like right below me. Also, I'm sorry, there was... Oh, we got a donut. Nothing there. Oh, it's because there was a hatchet on the wall and we were getting the hitbox of it way too early. The hitboxes on some of these things, well, the interact box, I should say, are just, like, strange. Nah. I've done it. I have made myself the victor. And look at that, I had even predicted failure. It didn't come to pass. Let's see what's in this other room. Maybe there's gold to steal. We already broke everything, so, you know, why not? Y'all gonna jump out? Be like boogity boogity? If not, I'm just going to steal all of your shit. Yep. Alright, gents. Have a good day. These are good grips. Your hands would be mighty fucking slippery at this point. Okay. Back to straight creeping. You know, 'cause that's happening. But we also don't have anyone who will call home to Mom about it. So that's absolutely... Hi, I'm taking those back. Yeah, what happened? Move. Why am I... I'm stuck. There we go. Okay, now I can move now. Yeah. Todd trapped my feet. Yeah, that's fine. Every time it gives me that warning, and every time that warning doesn't matter. Oh, we're back here, are we? Okay. Eh. Shut up. So noisy with the dying. Yay, we did it again. Well, at least we know there's nothing really back there, so we can just kind of do our due. Yeah. Where's the other one? I'm not crazy, right? There was another one here. Oh, there he is. We solved the mystery. Anything, like, more interesting to take in here? Yeah, that's something. Officer Vasily, responsible for processing the artifact, was found dead with blood gushing from all major orifices of his body. We do not yet understand what happened to him, but I can assure you it was not pleasant. Be careful. Also, we will need to move the grave site for the Mescalero Reservation workforce. Plans for expansion of the west area have been finalized. I suggest burning whatever remains the cleanup crew finds. Save space for unpleasantness. Or unpleasant trees. Could have been either. I was just skimming at that point. I want to know what this device is. That's what we're skimming for. So it seems like what's happening here is that BJ's foot slides, right into the stairs, rather than up and over it. So that bottom stair may not have collision turned on. Which, as you might imagine, is the wrong way to do it. Oh, let me just fucking get this ready, because we're gonna have to, you know, after this asshole blows himself up. Or after I just blow him up because I wanted to. Look, I know you're kind of mad about that guy, but fuck that guy, okay? Who else is shooting? Ah. Bye. Anybody else? No. No sidecars this time. They weren't alarmed enough to deploy the sidecars this time. Oh no, there they are. Is he coming? Yeah, he's coming back. Okay. There you go, get fucking melted. Bye. I wish he had left his other thing. Instead he threw it over the side. He's not good at sharing. Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. Right? Like, why the hell not at this point? Yeah, who knows? Thought I got hit from the side. Maybe it just winged one of my shoulders or something. We incinerated a guy in a lab coat. So that's cool. Nothing else really seems to be going on in here. Couple of robots down. Oh, we're at the thing. Did you stop me? I feel stopped. Not so tough when Todd doesn't trap my feet. He's fickle that way. Alright. Well, my rocket train now. I mean, Supermax, right?
Your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna hurt ourselves. Ow. I did it. Well, they're aware, you know? It's fine. Hey, cool. It's one of these again. You guys know how I feel about these. Does anybody else want to have a conversation with me? I promise my view on, you know, your whole fucking deal is extremely nuanced. I'm willing to hear your side of the argument. Oh, nice. Oh, even nicer. You delivered me more.
Okay, hey man. You
hi.
shove that nuke right up in their filthy Nazi nerve center. The
Okay.
Commando is situated at ground level directly above the cavernous vault with all that alien shit inside. You gotta haul your ass on up there, baby.
Yeah, I'll get there. Don't rush me. March to the beat of my own drum, super special. I got all the time in the world. No. Sure. Okay, I guess. Give me that. I still don't know if that's a fun thing to watch or not. I mean, when I watch stuff, I don't mind if someone takes their time. Blitzmensch's Fraulein Fox reveals everything. Worked as a low-paying Broadway show before America was, quote, liberated by the Germans. A small role in Hollywood production when Der Bestrafer. Okay, so that's the bomb that ended the war. There were a few years where I had hard times finding jobs, but then a producer from Newman TV saw me at a cafe outside the LA Media Tower and told me that I had lovely Aryan features, and that he would like me to audition for a role. Okay then. Well, the rest of the article is illegible. It's ineligible and illegible are not the same word. Thanks, Mouth. Anyway, she changed her name to a more German-sounding one. We could have snuck around and, like, brought this to a gentle stop. You know? They get real mad when you start the elevator anyway, so fuck it. I think we're also devoid of a charging thing, which is unfortunate. That's what I was looking for, but oh well. They'll deliver me more, boys. We'll be able to feed this for a little bit longer. Up we go. Send me boys. By the way, that's the
Doc, you should safekeep Seth was talking about.
It is. Yeah, hang on. I gotta melt your big friend first. Then I can melt you. I don't know that there's any way for us to get to that safekeep. I don't think there is. No. No, that's definitely not an interactable element. But anyway, big old pyramid down there. So you know it's scary. Triangles are scary. There you go, fuck off. Alright then. Alright. Well, now we got more of these guys, and somewhere is their boss, who I'm hoping to also melt. That would be nice. Ow, from where? Oh, from there. We got him. Did not get to cover enough. We'll do it the normal way. I just like this thing, you know? Okay. We gotta get shuffling a little bit faster. Yeah. It's a really satisfying heavy weapon. A lot of times in games they don't really strike me, even though, like, you know, on paper I adore them. Just real big fucking guns are great. But this one turns them into fucking ash. See? Hi. I got what I wanted. Not quite, hang on. Oh, looks like he won't because he's gotta give me this stuff. Oh well. We did get to tag him with it. I just had to focus less on turning guys into ash and more on playing the rest of the game. Yep. Wrong button. You see, in the first part of this, dual wield was F. Anyway, there's Lutz. How does a man just disappear? By not following the rules, that's how. Helmet accidentally dropped a 300-kilogram you should artifact on the floor, causing a reaction that made him and the artifact disappear in a blinding white flash. His colleague Sanders received third-degree burns, and his safety goggles melted into his face. What did Helmet do wrong? Come on, guess. Ding, ding, ding. He didn't properly secure the artifact. Safety, people, it's number one. Tell your team that Helmet's memorial service is scheduled for Friday. On another note, Elk discovered that a Jewish man named Set Roth escaped from Camp Bellica with the terrorist William Blaskowitz. True. The man is rumored to be a living member of You Should. Yep. Also true, he may have information on the origin of the artifact from the 4NG1 shipment. Because of an embarrassing paperwork failure, he slipped under the radar and the idiots let him slip away from their hands. Send out a team to investigate his whereabouts. Oh, you'll never find him. Set's crafty. Is there anything else to take here? No weapon upgrade. Shame. Let's look around. We may find something yet. I'm pretty sure that way is further in. Oh no, this looks like it's for filming something. New Mexico. They're having a marvelous time at the resort. Little Albert's in the pool. Great. Nothing else of interest here. some plans for those ridiculous monocycles. That's further in.
So, you want the Nazis to leave the warhead alone once you planted it, right?
Uh-huh.
But what you gotta do is place it in the Oberkommando's nuclear reactor. That way the Nazis won't be able to track its radiation signature. They won't find it, they won't disarm it.
Okay. I mean, that's a solid idea. From... Alright. Then we get just riggedy rough. What's up now? Ah. Nice. The witch was laughing about something. It turns out that Pi had decided to, it's the season of big hops for him. Don't know why, it just is. And he had decided to take one, made it to her other leg, and then stood up too fast and wanged his head on the bottom of the desk there. He's fine. He's just kind of a goober. Which isn't, you know, a lethal condition, so. I'm supposed to be right. Oh, there he is. Attempting to escape me is where he is. That worked out much better than I wanted, than I had expected it to. Not better than I wanted. It worked out better than I could have wanted. I guess I got too many beams. Oh well. This time, we're gonna do this, and hopefully...
You want the Nazis to leave the warhead alone once you planted it.
They won't hear what it is that I did in a completely separate room.
Commando's nuclear reactor. That way the Nazis won't be able to track its radiation signature. They won't find it, they won't disarm it.
Yeah, but, like, are they gonna hear you now, Super Spesh, is my concern, because they seem, hyper-attuned to their environment. There was an enormous gunfight. That wasn't a problem. They didn't have nothing to say about that. I zap a box. Problem. Anyway, at least now there's only one of those. We'll get over here and just kind of do the best that we can. We got the creeping going on. It's gonna escalate at some point, but... you know. We kind of want to try to dictate the when. From downtown. Try again. There we go. Okay, so he has armor that deflected it. That's the first time I've seen that deflected. By armor, I think. But whatever. That's our target. Ow. So that's definitely what had happened the last time. Guy up there with a marksman rifle. It's cool. We'll deal with it. I'm just kind of trying to see what's what and what's where. Yeah, you. Thank you. Ow. Fucking A. Alrighty. We're learning all kinds of things.
You want the Nazis to leave the warhead alone.
I'm pretty sure that phased through him.
So what you gotta do is place it in the Oberkommando's nuclear reactor. That way the Nazis won't be able to track its radiation signature. They won't
Yeah, that's a...
They won't disarm it.
That's a path that it shouldn't have been able to take just as a projectile, but, you know, hey. But, whatever, back to it. This must have been a said artifact. There goes one of their flying saucers. We tried making those, they don't work so good. So he's got a dog with him, so everything's going to get, you know, loud and mean when we get over there. I mean, good to know, right? Nice that it won't be a surprise. Hey, look at that. I don't think that's the way that should have worked. But, you know, we're also just not gonna fight it. It's whatever. Yeah. You gotta, like, aim for the back of their fucking knee. Kind of a pain in the ass. Is there anyone else that lives in here? Or is it just me now? Am I the sole resident of this place? No, no, there's that guy. Who has no idea what's happening. Ow. But that's a victory. Okay then. Somewhat of an anticlimax given everything else that we've been doing in this room. Yeah, it's just over. All right. Touch. Now I gotta put this bomb in here. Yeah.
Super special.
You probably want to put up the rest of the armor, BJ. That.
Bug out of Roswell before this thing goes boom.
Far out, brother, far out. I have my guy at City Hall sound the tornado alarm, evacuate the whole town. Look for an exit and get the hell out of the blast zone. I'm almost done clearing out mission control.
There is no way that we should be directly exposed to this.
Done deal.
That's the wrong button again. Oh, I see. Oh, there's a second explosion. Which is interesting. Okay. I guess there was a tank that hadn't detonated? That's the best I got there? Grab. Yeah, there's a tank that doesn't go off immediately. Okay. Come on, down the stairs. So it arcs. Okay. I mean, that seems like all of it, right? No one's hiding anything fun or cool in here. You'd figure there would be a weapons upgrade, but I guess potentially not. Either that or I have just missed it spectacularly, which is also highly possible. It just seems like with all of this shit lying around, all of this mechanical shit, that there may be one. But it's looking like the answer... Oh, hi. The answer to that might be no. Well, they got grenades aplenty. They got explosives that don't all explode at once. They're very stable. They're good like that. It's good for storage, for packing. Yeah, we got fuck all. Yep, nothing back there. Alright, bye. That looks dangerous.
Get the hell out of Dodge.
It's true. I guess that's the charging thing for the robot, right? Up we go.
Yeah. Keep running, Nazis.
I mean, why would I let them escape? Oh, from Gottlieb.
Where are you all going?
To fucking space, apparently. Somehow. Not active, even after all of this other bullshit. Hey. Got the robot too. Just in case we wind up with another one of those. Rec room. Ah. There we go, problem solved. There we go, that's another problem solved. Y'all got more? No? Okay. We're good. We may exit level.
Gun. Keys. Run.
Okay, off we go. We did it. And well, there's time for something else.
wants to play with you.
Why he say that?
My daddy said that Negroes are a sickness on the community and a bad influence, dirty and thieves, and beggars and bums, and they don't know how to read or write, and that they're stinky and stupid and lazy and way too lazy to work an honest job.
Well, my daddy did, but my mama say white folks is mean as all get out, and hating and resenting on account they used to keep all colors as slaves, and now they're not allowed no more. And that's why I can't use a good restroom at the fair, and the man in the store won't let me in so I can buy chewing gum or a soda pop.
Well, what kind of chewing gum you like?
Injun Scouts.
Red or yellow?
Yellow.
I hate the red ones.
The red ones taste like puke.
Yeah.
What you got in that jar, Billy?
Oh, it's nothing at all. It's for catching tadpoles.
What you gonna do with tadpoles in that jar?
Just go watch them swim. I feed them crumbs and carrots from the yard. Then they become pinky frogs.
Well, I've seen tadpoles down the stream. Follow me and I'll show you.
Okay. Come on.
You showed me the ring, Mama, for when I met someone special. Well, I did. And it'll look right on her finger.
So I see, BJ. We have mortality on our mind. And, well, it's a common practice for just about anybody to start looking to the past, see where it is that you've been, to track where it is that you are. And the first thing you recall is how easily prejudice melts away. That's, you know, another point in the favor of just never letting you go. There's more to see, but, well, we'll leave you with this for a moment, Lost Things. I will be right back. There we go. A moment by a creek in the breeze seemed like a good place to leave you. The creek where tadpoles wasn't a thing, but there was a creek that ran through the, I guess you would call it a small housing development that I grew up in. Deeper than this, wider than this, but it was where you would seek refuge. And, well, you could watch all kinds of people. I believe I've mentioned this before, where I'm from, where I lived, where I grew up, is a bullshit mountain town in the middle of nowhere, so you can imagine the sorts of things and notions that persist in a place like that, isolated as it is. And it wasn't over tadpoles, but it was over skipping rocks, as well as which ice cream was the appropriate purchase. It is the Ninja Turtles, by the way. That a whole lot of friendships were forged. Well, what else do you remember?
This life is a hardship, Billy. It is long, and it is paved with heartbreak. You will be old before you reach road's end. Just remember, my boy, it will end better than it began.
Well, a bit dramatic, a bit poetic, but that is your way, isn't it, Bill? I do appreciate the look that you gave her when, she mentioned that it would end better than it began. You know, will it? There's no guarantees. What else rattles around in their Blaskowitz?
The rat fell into my pocket, now he can't get out. Look at that.
He'll drown.
Probably.
Well, save him, Billy. He's drowning.
It's just a rat. He's gross. He's eating our food and spreading germs, pooping in our cupboards.
He's dying. He's dying, Billy. He's dead!
Billy, look! Billy! Come back!
You done did it, Billy. You saved his life.
Oh, guy.
How old was I then? 19, 20 maybe? I was 9, maybe 10.
Excuse me while I move around in my seat here. Eventually, we'll get a new chair. Anyway, so, I see he remembers. Compassion for compassion's sake. It's an important lesson, not many people learn it. We're taking this, it's ours anyway. When I was roughly that age, to share, you know. It's only right. He's sharing with us, after all. I remember a particular rainstorm that surfaced hundreds, and I mean hundreds of worms, all up and down the road and the grass, and, well, you know, there's no such thing as a 10-year-old that's terribly bright. But I knew enough to know that worms don't breathe water, so I spent hours fishing them out with leaves and whatever it is that I could scoop them up on, and putting them back in the grass, and I had to be drug away by my mother. And I think I cried about, like, the rest of the day because of the ones that I couldn't get to. Frank's letter. Rip. Yeah, rip. What in the hell are you doing? I told you many times that there'd be consequences if you didn't get your business together. Your fiscal ailments are just spiraling out of control. Now, I've been a friend of yours for a damn long time. I stood up for you more times than I can count off the top of my head. And I believed you when you repeatedly, I tried to skip ahead here, repeatedly told me you would sort your act out, that you'd get the business floating above the red line again. Now, did you deliver? Hell no, buddy. You just squandered away every last bit of opportunity I gave you. That's why I'm ringing the death knell for this friendship. Goodbye, and never speak to me again, Frank. Well, Frank, fair. I've met Mr. Blazkowicz. Seems like a shithead. Ugh. What else do you remember, BJ?
Billy? Yeah? Can I tell you a secret? Okay. Promise not to tell anyone. Yeah, okay. I'll whisper it. I think you're very handsome, and I like you.
Are you out there somewhere, Billy? Inclined to this day to endure amongst the living?
Pardon the delay there. I am currently tossing back some allergy medicine. Anyway, again, I appreciate your expressions there, Blazkowicz. Simple human affection, not knowing quite what to do with it. You get involved in the struggle long enough, you only remember the struggle. Yeah. It's a plantation house. Mine wasn't this shape, it was made out of brick. It got new owners too, so there's that.
Mama! Daddy!
What's the goddamn ruckus?
Annie and Howie, they followed me. They pinned me down. They took my pocket knife.
What the hell is wrong with you? You let them take your property, they're gonna walk all over you till there's nothing left. Now, I gave you that pocket knife. It was in your care. It's your responsibility.
I will speak to their parents.
You will do no such thing, Sophia. Oh, you gonna let your mommy fight your battles for you, are you, boy? Now you go on out there and take back what's yours, and you are not setting foot in this house again until you do.
Well, I'm glad you at least had some kind of sanctuary, BJ. Not so on this end, but, you know, parallels. At Wilma's letter, dearest Rip. hope that you're holding up well and cooperating with our new administration. I must say, things are looking much brighter for us now. Your uncle has been promised a new job by the regime, a janitor at the new SS building in the city center. He's very excited. It's a far cry from the machine operator job he used to have before he was fired all those years ago, but it puts bread on the table. So how's Zofia? I imagine that she's worried now, considering the circumstance. I hear the Germans have some issues with the Jews. I bet if she cooperates with them, everything will be okay. Extremely naive, Aunt Wilma. Anyway, hope we can visit you again this summer, love, Aunt Wilma. Aunt Wilma, no, they're not interested in cooperation. Star card. Herr Rip Blaskowitz, thank you for expressing your willingness to cooperate with us. The more information you can provide us with, regarding Jewish folks and deviants, their location, and so forth, the more rewards, in quotes, that's strange, you will get for showing your loyalty. There may even be a chance to get a new place for you. In the future, I suspect there will be many vacant mansions that need to be occupied by those that are loyal to the Reich. I will look into these Frank and Archibald characters that were troubling you. Looking forward to hearing from you again, Herr Blaskowitz. Oberkommandant Eric Welschler. So it seems like Frank, who had the good sense to be like, hey Rip, get fucked, well, got reported for some reason. Likely on, kind of witch hunt style accusations. Larger the mob, the harder the test. In small areas before small electorates, a first-rate man occasionally fights his way through, carrying even the mob with him by force of his personality. Well, we're talking about how people become president. Looks like someone was squatting here for quite some time, huh? There's remnants of other occupants. The basement.
I'll be in the grave rotting away, and still a better daddy than you.
Facts, my man. Facts. Chose deliberately not to have kids wound up a better dad than mine. I know the feeling. An anvil for something. Gold. Billy's notes. Bloodstained and wrinkled. Be a good boy. Won't disobey his father. Clean up his room. Clean the dishes. Act like a goddamn man. Will not disgrace his people. This text was written by an adult. And this name was written by a child. A contract, huh? Well, I remember those too. Thanks, Ma. I mentioned that I was glad that BJ had some kind of sanctuary. Well, the duo of them were, not quite so evenly split on my end. Both terrible people in their own way. One didn't start that way. She kind of lost her mind over time. The other, well, like I said, it was about class. He imagined himself a kind of nobility, a higher breed. And at some point in time or other, my mother found this charming. But, well, you can imagine the complications a personality like that breeds. They ain't great. Star card. And they are very similar, to the status obsession that one Rip Blaskowitz had, with similar violent results. BB petals. Petals, pellets, Jesus.
Hey. Son, I have tried reasoning with you. I've tried smacking sense into you till the cows come home, and nothing is working. Every night you wake me up with these noises. No matter how many times I try to tell you there are no monsters in our basement.
Sorry, Daddy. At night, I see them, clear as daylight. They're coming to kill Mama.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. You take this.
Wow.
Now, you and I are going down into the basement, and any monsters that show up, we shoot them dead, right between their eyes. Sometimes the best way to fix a problem is to face it head on. You with me?
Yes, Daddy.
Sophia, you in on this? You see him?
No, Daddy. The monsters are gone.
Yeah, I reckon if you do no wrong, ain't no monster gonna come after you, son. You think we scared him off for good this time?
May I keep the gun?
Well, calming for a kid, but false. Monsters don't care if you've done wrong. It's part of what makes them monsters. Definitely occupants after.
Place has gone to shit.
I ain't been down here in nary a decade. I own a 2,000-acre ranch up by Forney Lake now. I heard on the radio you'd been sighted up near Roswell. I figured you might show up here.
Running in this house with bad memories.
So why'd you come? Need a place to hide? You need money? Well, you're barking up the wrong tree, son. Far too late to come begging now.
Ain't nothing you can offer to make up for what you done to us. I think of my father, I see a fuck you and a fist flying in my face.
When'd you ever do right by me? Disobedient, ungrateful, sense like a flat tire, and a mouth like a sewer. Oh, I saw where you was headed. I've been down that hole myself. And I guarantee you, I did all in my might to pull you out. What more do you want from me?
I wanted you to treat me like I mattered. Like I wasn't some piece of dog shit got stuck on your shoe.
I did my damnedest with you. The truth is, you were broke beyond fixing. What are you, some sort of super killer terror bomber now? You're on the wrong side, buddy. All them years, I was banging my head into the wall, coming to see that everyone was against me. And when the Nazis took over, things got a lot better. You play by their rules, you can do very well for yourself. Ask anyone around these parts. Blazkowicz is a name of renown and respect. Everything you touch turns to shit, and I do not need your stink on my name. Wanted murderer. Run off to the army as soon as you come of age. Broke your mother's heart.
Where is she?
She's gone.
When? What happened?
What happened is we had a big goddamn war, and now we got a new government with new rules. They took her. She gone. And what's that queer outfit you're wearing?
What do you mean they took her?
they rounded up all the Jews and the coloreds and the queers. This is a white man's world now. White man's got to keep it Christian.
You sold her out.
So what? Wife made a living bemoaning me and raised a boy into a murderer. Well, I always saw you for what you are. 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. On your knees.
Daddy, I'm your son.
Down on your fucking knees.
Was a time I was scared of you. Was a time I'd have pissed myself, had a gun pointed at my head. You know what I feel right now? Not a goddamn thing.
There we are. Well, William, again in your way.
Call. I heard everything. Who in the hell'd you call?
We'll get to it.
She's here.
First, the spectacle. There we are. Like I was saying, in your way. Bombast and...
Gotta disable these claws.
The poetry, the convenience, the plotting. We know the nature of your existence. I see that you have also resolved your... we won't call it a quibble. It's not that. Disagreement. In the same way, you with an axe, carving off an arm and putting the head of something sharp into his chest and waiting for the life to eke out of his eyes. Me, I just signed a piece of paper and doctors turned a machine off. We didn't get to convince each other of the merits of our particular stances, and, well, my mother's gone in a different way, but like I was hinting at, the poetry is at least evident, and, well, BJ, if you are poetry, I am prose. We get to rhyme and do all kinds of things here with you. For me, it was just the boring truth of the matter. That old piece of shit's dead, and he had it coming.
Why did I come here?
Great question.
To you, Anya.
And would you look at that, we even have the same regret. Never should have traveled down south to have them unplug the machines. Well, not unplug, but turn them off. I should have just run to the witch.
Das ist er. Gute Arbeit, Männer.
Anyway, we're caught, and the armor's broken. They stole our ring.
Oh, shit.
Wirklich. Blaskowitz. Really? Do you want to love and cherish me till death do us part? Would you like to kiss the bride now? But not before the wedding. Schick mir Schlaf.
Jawohl.
I need you to rest now. While I prepare the ceremony.
the show. And I'm the guy wearing the black hat.
No, I say. You will not deny me access to my client. You see this? Read it. I am entitled to confer with my client in absolute privacy. Do you want me to call the judge? You will be looking for another job tomorrow. You hear me? Now, you let me see my client, or are you gonna test me?
Oh! What is this? Take that hood off of him! Schnell, motherfucker! How's he supposed to talk to me when he's got that gag thing covering his mouth?
Not my problem, it stays on.
Well, there you have it.
Will you just give us some privacy, please? Oh, you look like ass, man. Fuck. Looks like you're at death's door. Seriously, this is not a good look for you. Anyway, listen, your trial's coming up in a couple of weeks, and after that, they're gonna execute you, and that whole charade is gonna be televised to every living room on the planet. So instead of that bullshit going down, we're gonna break you the fuck out of here right now. It's kind of a risky plan, but the security they have around you is out of this world, so it's kind of the only play we got. All right? I mean, the hoops I had to jump through to get to you, and I'm your fucking lawyer. That pissed me off. But hey, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make like you attacked me, and when the guard pig comes in looking for your ass, I'm gonna sneak up behind him, and I'm gonna shove this little number right into the base of his skull. I'm gonna grab his keys and his gun, and I'm gonna roll you right on out to the elevator, popping Nazis wherever they show up, straight down to the garage where Bombati and Anya and everyone else has the getaway car.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you ready?
I mean, it sounds like how it might go, right? Well, that sounds like the way that we usually do things.
Fuck!
Yeah.
That hurts so bad.
Yeah.
You don't even know. Let's beat this fucking gag thing on you. All right.
Yeah.
Once we hit the street, it's all car chases and flying bullets. They got tanks outside, man. We got some tricks up our sleeve, though.
Oh, don't we always?
If we make it that far, we make it. The hard part is getting down to the garage. Hey! Help! Help! Open the door! He fucking attacked me, man!
Special.
And then he got out through
They got cameras.
Terror Billy! He's on the loose! Stay back. And he had help. They came in right through that door, and they broke him out. It was space aliens, man!
I told you.
Schnitt! Cut! Zimmermann, Sie haben Talent. Sie sollten zum Film gehen, bei Helene vorsprechen.
Guter Schuss, General. Der zuckt noch.
Idiot. He was dead as soon as you walked into the building. Tapferer kleiner Liebling, ich bin dein und du bist mein. Liebling, so lieblich und open your mouth. Open. Open it. That's it. How does it taste? Shh. How does it taste? The gunpowder of the bullet that killed your friend. How does it feel? Do you love the taste? Oh. You hear that? It's my attack force. Moving in on your friends in the garage. You're so boy. I'm gonna go down there now and join in on the fun.
Anya. My family. feel myself slipping away. Got me praying for the end.
For theft and destruction of public and private property. Aiding the enemy.
I mentioned that BJ and I would have the same dreams at some point.
And abroad. And high treason. For gruesome murders that number in the thousands, you have been found guilty, Mr. William Joseph Blazkowicz. It is rare, even for a man of my job description, to come face to face with true evil. And it pains me that the maximum sentence that I can bestow upon you is something as...
I also mentioned that his are more clear.
Death, Mr. Blazkowicz. Nothing but swift, sheer death.
He knows what he's pointed at, you know? I never do. There we are. All right. And so, you know, again, does this strike you as something that would need a spoiler tag as being unreal? I don't know that it does. It seems fairly obvious to me. It's all a little bit too on the nose, isn't it? It's what we would like. Wouldn't it be fun? Wouldn't it be nice? That sort of thing. In a lot of ways, it's the same dream that I've been indulging in this entire time. There is evil on the other end, and man, it's so simple. I know what to do. Uh-huh. And of course you're there.
Surrender before the righteous tear off the right!
We're about out of ammo. Bad position. Lucky conclusion, though. Ow. We do have to keep moving. That would have just been untenable. This is better. Still not ideal, but better. There we are. Now we're in business. And give me this. More movement. Someone's got fireworks they're throwing off. Can't say I super appreciate that, but here we are. Now, what I find most compelling is the way that this dream is going to end, should I be able to get us to the end here. I think we've got a decent shot at it, but all the same, you know, I don't want to write checks that I can't cash. Because it's not just the struggle that rings as familiar. It's how it is that, well, it's what the struggle is for. And frankly, I think how something ends is oftentimes a whole lot more telling than, you know, the kind of interim. Cool. Easy as that. Well, to escape. What lies on the other side of this, BJ? Sanctuary.
Mom?
I'll leave you to it.
Oh, my son.
I thought I lost you, Mom. I thought I'd never see you again.
Oh, Billy. Life is full of unexpected things. Some make you cheerful, and some break your heart.
I wasn't there when you needed me. I ran out on you.
It hurt so much, Billy. It felt like my heart was being ripped out of my chest when you left. But all hardship is temporary. Do you know this? Most of it is inevitable. I had to stay behind so that you could leave. And now you're the one in trouble. Do not worry for me. My troubles are over, my son.
I don't want to go back out there. I can't do this anymore.
You are strong, Billy. We are survivors, you and I. We keep fighting even when we do not know how. You cannot help but be my son.
I'm having twins, Mama. They're not born yet. I want to see them. I wanted you to see them. I miss you.
We will be together soon. You just have one more hardship to
Well, there we are.
Warm quilted daydreams. Stolen by cold winds of reality.
Aren't they always? Nice Maul katana.
Festnahme erfolgte in einem Bauernhaus nahe Dallas mit einem schnellen Einsatz.
Without casualties. Did you get your reward, old man?
Diesem Schwerverbrecher und ehemaligen Terroristenanführer die Gerechtigkeit erfahren.
I'd also suggested that BJ take lessons from the beast he tries to kill.
Verwerte.
He took a new name. I don't know if I approve. Terror Billy isn't the greatest. But, well, there's another step. Shed the old skin.
We would have been so good together. Darling, you're breaking my heart.
The old and the weak are doomed.
There you go. Ah, but BJ, how am I supposed to let you go?
Everyone in position. She's dropping it! Hier at the Kinderlach, we have less than 7 seconds. Okay, ready, steady, march, bombate! Grab it! Anya, now! Hurry! You have 3 seconds! We need to give his brain oxygenated blood, or it will die.
Is he alive? Answer me, is he alive?
I'm afraid it's too late.
Oh, no. No.
Yeah, we'll nudge it a little.
Brain activity! Yes! He's alive!
Oh.
Fucking genius, Seth. Did I ever tell you that?
He's on! Max is right. We should get out of here. The man ready for transport?
Yeah, he's in a jar. We're good.
Ist tot. Scheiße. Das ich.
Look! He's awake.
Hey, look at that jumping bastard! The only person on the planet hard enough to survive getting his head chopped off. Mr. Blaskovich, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so listen to this.
Uh-huh.
Some time ago, Caroline obtained this latest generation biologically engineered super soldier body from a Nazi scientific lab.
Well, look at that. New skin.
Specimen. Angela, please show this to him.
Look, William. Seth is gonna attach this.
We gotta do something about the name, though.
And your new buddy.
Anya! Kindler, please, I'm an family. Please come and help me here. Now,
Hey, Shoshana.
Nazi company equipment.
How you doing?
Soldiers, our fighters found in the field.
Mm-hmm.
None of them is working, but I have enough material to fix one contraption. You should decide which one you want. You can choose. Blink once for this one, blink twice for the one in the middle, blink 3 times for that over there.
I mean, of course, she knows which one. Of course she does. We'll get the others later.
Okay, Yingala, let's get to work. I will sedate you now.
See you soon.
Yeah, see you in a bit. I mean, I couldn't let him go. Oh no, we have the Skyrim mesh problem. Our head is a slightly different color than the rest of us. We have a custom body, and the head is not the same color as the rest of us. Oh no, Todd!
It's real. Or am I in heaven?
Seth? Seth!
I'm awake. I'm not asleep. I'm gotten you. How you feeling, Mr. Blaskovich? Can you move your body? Yes, you can. Show us. Show us.
I feel powerful.
I feel like we need the neck blend mod.
In the last 2 years. Aside from killing Nazis.
If you die one more time, William, I will murder you.
That's fair.
Come, I'll give you some clothes.
Are these
Send them to me when you're done.
Are these ports set? Does this require maintenance? All right.
Hast du gesehen? Hast du gesehen? Schimchen. I get the shimmer.
All right.
Mr. Blaskovich.
How I look?
Like a new man, Nicola. A new man. Oh, look at you. I'm so happy you're back. Now, this same thing Shoshana has. There's no.
Yeah, don't fuck with it, BJ. Okay.
Body. Very, very important not to fiddle with this. Now, you might feel some weird tingling sensation, not to worry, it's normal. But let me know if anything else happens. For example, your head trying to reject your new body, something like this.
Alright. Hey, Max. Okay, easy. We probably want to stick weld this on.
Excellent.
Good to see you, though, dude. Alright, see you later. He's off and running.
I have prepared the contraption you wanted. Put it on.
Of course.
See what you could do with it. So, Shimshin, your new body is very, very powerful. How powerful? Well, the ramshackles will lock your upper body joints in place so they will never break even when subjected to enormous forces. What does it mean? Well, for example, you can smash right through this wall.
Okay. Yes.
Just listen. Just now experiment with the training course until you're familiarized with your abilities.
Oh, I know how it works. We've regained all the power of a large man. Nice.
Get to work on upgrading my weapons.
Oh, will do. Touch. I say this from experience.
Thank you. Take back your wings. I don't need them anymore.
It's true, you don't. You have a shiny new body. No shiny new body on my end, but I did once almost take the door off of the warehouse to liquor store I worked at. It was stuck, and they said it needed to be unstuck and didn't care how. This was a mistake. And I think that's probably where we'll leave BJ for the evening. Just a moment, Lost Things. I'll be right back, then we'll do our outro. There we go. Get that back. Untangle the cord there. Not as nice as the creek, I know, but, well, we really can't go back. You know what I mean? They'll be struggling with that till next time. We'll go where we go. Sorry about that. I had been drinking a ton of water in the long stretches of silence that we had because, well, we leave BJ to experience what he has to experience when appropriate. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, almost taking the door straight off the hinges. Yeah, it was stuck. We had a delivery. They said they didn't care how it was opened, just that I got it open. So, 2-3 jogging steps later, and one of the hinges has popped. The other one is still hanging on. It has a terrible creak, but it's fucking open. And, well, I mean, they never found out, and they won't because they won't be listening to this. Even so, I'm certain that they just bought a new hinge and screwed it back on elsewhere. A big heavy metal door, though. Anyway, happy to get the ramshackles. Happy to help BJ shed his old skin. We really do have to do something about that name. Terror Billy, it doesn't roll off the tongue. But hey, he's got a new lease on things. He no longer needs his mechanical shorts in order to relieve himself. He can move those legs. They're movable. Does need neck blend available for Skyrim, so you don't get that seam. But hey, this is what happens when you install mods. Anyway, we will pick this up tomorrow. I will leave you to wander alone for a bit, and I will also take the witch on outside, breathe some fresh air, get something to drink. That sounds good. Anyway, see ya.